Yeah, that looks good. Make sure to add boldface to the design. Yeah, okay. Yeah, got it. Wait. I got someone on the other end. Could you please stand by for me 1 second? Hold on. Hello?
Hey, my loves. I am asking you to stand with me
Hello?
and boycott Netflix
Who?
for gender bias and color
What?
bias. I was offered a $500,000
Okay.
However, Amy Schumer was offered $11 million, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle $20 million. Then Amy Schumer went back and renegotiated $2 million because she said I shouldn't get what the men are getting, they're legends. However, I should get more.
I see you have a personal crusade against Netflix. I don't want to be involved in
why
it.
the money was so different. They
Yeah,
said, well,
yeah.
we believe
I
that's
don't
what
want to
we
be involved
agree.
in it.
We said, well,
You can't count other people's money.
They said we don't go off of resume.
Have a nice day.
Then we asked
Goodbye.
them, what was it about Amy Schumer?
What is she talking about? Man, got this phone. Hell, I got Netflix on my phone playing. Hello, you back? Yeah. You had those plans together? Yeah. All right. Hello everyone and welcome to this brand new edition of The Take. I'm your host as usual, Kendrick Dix, again here on this Thursday, January 25th, 2018. Man, we got a lot of stories to get to. Let's start with the big story. The big story this week is comedienne Monique, man, wants you to boycott Netflix after they had offered her $500,000 to do a comedy special. Man, Monique, is you out your mind? Man, some people will kill for the amount of $500,000. Or that money at least lower than that, $250,000. Well, here's what Monique had to say. Take a look.
Hey, my loves. I am asking that you stand with me and boycott Netflix for gender bias and color bias. I was offered a $500,000 deal last week to do a comedy special. However, Amy Schumer was offered $11 million, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle $20 million. Then Amy Schumer went back and renegotiated $2 more million because she said I shouldn't get what the men are getting, they're legends. However, I should get more, and Netflix agreed. When we asked Netflix to explain the difference, why the money was so different, they said, well, we believe that's what Monique will bring. We said, well, what about my resume? They said, we don't go off of resumes. Then we asked them, what was it about Amy Schumer? And they said, well, she sold out Madison Square Garden twice, and she had a big movie over the summer. Is that not Amy Schumer's resume? And then Netflix said, by the way, we believe Monique is a legend too. Why shouldn't I get what the legends are getting? Please stand with me in this boycott of Netflix. I love us for real.
Monique refusing to do the show because she thought fellow comedians such as Amy Schumer, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle had better deals than her, and she wanted to be equal or matched too. Don't get me wrong, I listen to your podcast, Monique, on radio.com. That's a plug. Monique sent this podcast. If you're ever in town available, listen to the podcast, and so you can get what Monique thinks and Monique how she operates. But Monique, I'm gonna have to veto this decision you're making, because when Netflix offer you $500,000, you know, because you ain't been relevant since Precious. I'm just saying. Here's what I would do: just take the money and run with it. But a lot of people had a lot of opinions about it. Take a look.
I just watched the Monique video. She wants us to boycott Netflix because they only offer her $500,000. Monique, $500,000 might not be shit to you, or me, or Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, or the white woman that got 11 million. But it means a lot to these broke niggas that are following us. It could be their 10-year income, so you're not gonna get much support there. Plus, cable costs $200. DirecTV costs $150. Netflix costs $9.99, and niggas love discounts. Plus, I'm waiting on my next Netflix deal, so I can't really fuck with it right now. Now, if they offer me some bullshit like 40 cents a day, then I'll tell niggas to kiss my ass. But as for right now, Stranger Things are about to come on, so I have to go. Good luck,
Michael Blackstone's the most funniest comedian, the most underrated comedian there. He brings so much joy. He brings so much comic genius to it with his accent. I'm just telling you. All right, let's switch over to in celebrity news. In celebrity news, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West welcomes their third child, a daughter named Chicago. Yep, Chicago. The city of Chicago. That's all they can come with. And man, so y'all gonna call her Shy and have her call Chi-Town. It could be Chi-Town up, Chi-Town down. Man, oh man. I can tell by now it's just, North and Siri has a sibling now. They got called, they sibling now Chicago or Shy. It's just these celebrities come up with these weird, crazy names. I'm telling you. So I could call my daughter, the city I'm living in, Birmingham. Birmingham Dix. Yeah, I could think that adds a ring to it. Birmingham Dix. Man, many of you people out there thinking, man, is he lost his mind? Man, what is he smoking? Man, oh man. But the news cover is so big and deep. Take a look. Yes, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West with his third kid via surrogate. So, hey, Kim didn't want to take the chance and didn't want to ruin her body to be, I'm not gonna say it, but have stretch marks even more. Then she got to work out even more. Smart move, Kim. Smart move. All right. We'll be right back. This is The Take. Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back to The Take. I'm your host, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you can join us. Use the hashtag Take here on Connect TV. You won't miss a thing. And also, if you're a new subscriber, subscribe. Hey, we're trying to get more subscribers. People are enjoying The Take, loving The Take. You get more due to your hard work and stuff like that. And we appreciate y'all out there. So thank you again. Alright. Let's get back to The Take. Let's get to the political rundown. Alright. January 20th of last week marked the first anniversary, the first year of Donald Trump's presidency in office. Well, being in office, I meant to say. But, just like last year, it was a heap of women going through these marches and just marching with pride, marching with conviction. And they wanted to show that and let the president know that he ain't finna do what he want to do and be territorial. But it was a couple of celebrities and activists. Just take a look and see for yourself.
I am speaking today, not just for the Me Too's, because I was a Me Too. But when I raise my hand, I am aware of all the women who are still in silence. The women who are faceless. The women who don't have the money and don't have the Constitution and who don't have the confidence and who don't have the images in our media that gives them a sense of self-worth enough to break their silence that's rooted in the shame of assault.
In light of the recent revelations regarding abuse of power and sexual harassment and the question of consent versus coercion, I find myself pensive, taking time and digging deep to understand where we are and how we got here. My mind baffles How could a person publicly stand by an organization that helps to provide support for victims of sexual assault while privately preying on people who have no power? I want my pin back, by the way. How is it okay for someone in a position of power to use that power to take advantage of someone in a lesser position? Just because you can, does that ever make it okay? If a person isn't saying yes, but they aren't saying no, how can anyone feel justified to make that decision for them? As I pondered on, I began to notice in myself a kind of revelation too. I started to feel something bubble up inside me, a kind of rage. The revelation that this rage wasn't just for these women that were taken advantage of and ignored and unseen, but also on behalf of myself. As the rage settled in, it gave way to other feelings, sadness and unexpectedly guilt and grieving. And suddenly I was 19 again. And I started to remember all the men I'd known who'd taken advantage of the fact that I was a young woman who didn't yet have the tools to say no or to understand the value of my own self-worth. I'd had many relationships, both personal and professional, where the power dynamic was so off that I had to create a narrative in which I was the cool girl who could hang in and hang out. And that sometimes meant compromising what felt right for me. And that seemed okay, compromising my voice and therefore allowing myself to be unseen and degraded, and whether it was intended by the other party or not, because it allowed me to have the approval that women are conditioned to need. I was coming from a...
There was every women's movement in every city. And should why they are against Donald Trump, his presidency, and his views, opinions, and bias, and they didn't hold back. They did not hold back. Man, they came out in drones. They continued to fight their good fight, what they believe, which, you know, hey, I'm for women's equality and stuff like that too. But, hey. So it looks like every year while Trump's in office is going to be a march. So get ready for the next year, January 20th, be another women's revolution, evolution movement. Get ready. All right, let's head on to newsies. On newsies this week, we had a snowstorm here in the South, but many people didn't take heed to the warning that stay home and watch this weather dry out. Well, you take a look for yourself and see what you think about this.
Driving, I saw a number of spinouts on 400, but drivers seem to be taking it carefully. And the good news is, of course, that a lot of people are just staying home this morning.
Man, when the weather forecasters tell you, stay home, don't come in the snow. You're driving the snow, you're going to have more chances than ever. Your insurance rate going to be up, and your deductible, how you going to ever pay that? Because they telling you they ain't paying for snow damage. I'm telling you people out there. So when a snowstorm hits again here in the South, and they say stay at home, many people will rejoice and be happy. The action, the excitement, the stay at home and play with Frosty the Snowman. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right, on talk shows. On the Wendy Williams show, Wendy wondered, is Toni Braxton becoming a trap queen? You take a look and see for yourself. Watch this.
Allegedly is trying to be a trap queen. well. Toni, what the five and dime is going on? Right? What the Conway is happening? Anyway, you know, she has a new song with her rumored husband, Birdman. It's called Heart Away. It's a mid-tempo song. I can't play it for you, but I heard it, and you know, Toni is 50 now, and I think that trap music is not supposed to be her thing. Nor do I think Birdman is supposed to be her thing. I'm not judging, I'm just saying, you know, if you like a little, you know, a guy with a dangerous, you know, swagger and a few teardrops indicating, you know, the teardrop. Yes. If you like that, that's supposed to be a quickie and get out.
Man, okay, Wendy. You know, Toni Braxton, you may consider her being a trap queen, but she with Birdman. So Birdman been all over the place. He's like a bird. He can give you the flu and give you this and that, but you know, at the end of the day, you better you're right. Respect his name. All right, Birdman. Birdman ain't playing. Birdman be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm sounding like a bird. I used to when I used to hear his raps, he'd be like, "You sit at the fountain and I must be there." I sound horrible. Don't mind me. It happens, man. It happens. All right. In other news, Senator Cory Booker gave a ton lashing to the head of the Department of Health and Human Services, and he just took it out on her like he scolded her. Just take a look for yourself. Man, one thing about Cory Booker, when he first started out, he was a grassroots senator, and he was a senator on the rise. And now look at him now in new heights as a senator. And many people are considering that he may run for president in 2020. Who knows if this scolding that he just did to Trump? Imagine what he'll do to Trump in the debate. It'll be a back and forth on what Trump's new nickname for Cory Booker be. But Cory Booker is senator on the rise, so who knows? Who knows? After the words he had said, she probably was feeling fear for her life. She said, "Oh my God, I never got scolded like that before in my life. I never did. This is new to me. This is new." All right, the U.S. Congress trying to avoid a government shutdown, but it happened, and many of the political pundits wonder when the shutdown will be over. Take a look.
So here's the breaking news. It is midnight. No deal. This is CNN Tonight. I'm Don Lemon. The shutdown of the federal government is now beginning. Senators still on the floor, intensely negotiating. Negotiations are continuing past the deadline, even though the deadline is midnight, and that is when the government officially shuts down. But there is no deal yet. And that means the shutdown is underway. I want to get to CNN's Phil Mattingly. He was on Capitol Hill. Jeff Zeleny joined us again from the White House. Phil Mattingly, to you first. So take us behind the scenes. Still negotiating going on, but the deadline was midnight. Midnight is here.
That's exactly right, and I think it's important to note, Don, that it's very clear that the deadline itself is arbitrary in terms of what's actually happening on the Senate floor right now. And just to walk you through what's actually happening just over the course of the last 45 minutes or so, there have been intense negotiations at the leader level, from Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and Senate Democratic Leader Chuck Schumer, who walked off the floor together. We're pitching different ideas back and forth for a potential resolution to this. At one point, I'm told, Democrats pitched the idea of keeping the government funded through January 29th. Why does that matter? Well, the State of the Union is on January 30th. That was considered a non-starter by Republicans. It was rejected. What you're watching right now on the floor, if you look at that group that's cloistered in the middle of the floor right now, it is almost entirely Democrats, with Senator Lindsey Graham, a Republican, sitting at the center of them. Don, we've talked about this repeatedly throughout the night. Senator Lindsey Graham has been proposing a 3-week continuing resolution, basically saying that the current funding bill that would go till 4 weeks, reduce that to 3 weeks, give people the opportunity to work on a resolution for the DACA issue, work on a resolution for a 2-year spending deal, the myriad of issues that are still out there right now.
As President Trump marks 1 year in office, the Dems are working hard to divert attention by the public from all that he's accomplished and how wrong the Dems and the national left-wing media have been about all things Trump. As the president reminded us again yesterday, it is the economy, stupid, and that gives Republicans a huge, huge advantage come midterm election time. The Dow up more than 32% since the inauguration, the best performance during a president's first year since FDR. Markets have added $8 trillion since Election Day. Economic growth topping 3% for 2 straight quarters, with the New York Fed forecasting growth near 4% for the 4th quarter of last year. Consumer confidence is holding near a 17-year high, while retail sales last year posted the biggest gains since 2014. The unemployment rate is at the lowest level in 17 years. The number of Americans who received jobless benefits last year at a 45-year low, and Americans on food stamps down to the lowest level since 2010. And we could keep going and going because there's been a lot of winning in this economy. And if you're one getting those bonuses, if you're one of those people whose employer is investing billions more in this economy, you understand why. The president's biggest legislative accomplishment, tax reform, leading to more than 150 companies giving employee bonuses already or additional benefits, and for many, announcing massive new investments in America. It's clear that despite the best efforts of the Dems, the left-wing media, rhinos, and yes, the Republican establishment, trying to denigrate this president, to oppose him, and in many instances to outright try to subvert his government, President Trump is exceeding even the high expectations of his most enthusiastic supporters. President Trump has single-handedly brought a new, bright, energetic vision to America, to the American economy and markets. And even if, well, Schumer succeeds in his shutdown, I assure you it won't last long, and it will not alter the trajectory that President Trump has put our country and our markets and our economy on. Mr. Trump promised prosperity and strength in America first, and he is delivering on his promises each and every day. No wonder the Dems want to change the subject and divert the attention of us all.
Well, at least Social Security, military funding, and a lot of other stuff are intact. But stuff that's got to be cut under attack, like the Smithsonian, people in Washington, D.C., take heed of this. You better love the tour now for this Monday, because once the shutdown effect comes to the Smithsonian, it's closed until further notice. I'm telling you. So I suggest y'all leave now. All right, finally, here on the Take, the viral video of the week. The viral video of the week is this. Now, this man was trying to do something in Detroit, like trying to tow a truck, and he didn't expect this, and so as you take a look. Did you see that? How close that was? Man, I'm telling you, they got some thoughtless, insane drivers these days. It's just you got to go even more crazy to drive even better. That's next thing you know, they're gonna be driving on the bridge and that's it. Man, that dude didn't see that. See, he was in the wrong lane, and the dude had DUI for it. You know he was drunk. You know he was going through something. You know he was trying to spin the wheel, make a deal, and couldn't control the wheel. Man, what's going on here? Well, it went bad like this in Houston. Man, I couldn't do it. I could not do it if I was living in Houston. I get it. I just couldn't do it. All right. That ends the take for this week. I'm Kendrick Dix saying so long and see you next week. Hello everyone, I'm your host Kendrick Dix. On the Pro Wrestling Show for this week, we're going to talk about the 25th anniversary of Raw, the reviews, the results, the performance, all the legends, all the superstars, even Miz and Roman Reigns, the outcome of that match. Plus, going to have the SmackDown Ring Report and Impact Ring Report, and you know as well, hot topics, hot button issues, what's going on in wrestling. You'll find it here first. The Pro Wrestling Show comes on this weekend. See you there. Alright, hello everyone, welcome to this brand new show called Viral here on Facebook Watch. I'm your host, once again, Kendrick Dix, here again. Thank you all for watching Viral and giving us those likes. Really, truly appreciate that as we trying to grow this show, grow the series. It's a series for you, the audience out there, where the true definition of Connect TV is, where social media meets entertainment, and that is what it is, Viral, the show. Alright, let's go over to the episode of the day is where challenges go wrong. Now, many of you know the internet is the place to see random videos, random acts of challenges out there, like water bucket challenges, like cinnamon challenges, like dancing challenges, and everything else that you can think of. But the new sensation is the Tide Pod challenge. Man, now Tide Pods are used as laundry detergents to clean your clothes, make them feel fresh so you can go out to town, go to the park and elsewhere. But these people are eating these detergent pods like they candy. Man, just take a look and see for yourself. Okay, is it me or people who eating Tide Pods are stupid and do not read it loudly and think it's detergent? You know, Gronk said it himself. Take a look what Gronk said. Now, I know when you're eating Tide Pod, the chances are you can either get sick or you can either, you know, die. Who knows which one you pick? But I guess people just want to try something new and different. What's next? Like, the booger challenge? I hope they ain't came up with that yet. Sticking up your nose, or the facial hair challenge, like someone shaving your face and just all eating up your, you know, inside. Who would think of that? You know, eating up laundry detergent. That's just like you drinking bleach. You don't want to go there. You'll die for real. Your insides will be burning in. The acid will just be coming on in. Man. Or better yet, they can do the Monique who wants to have a boycott challenge. Monique wants to boycott her own challenge, the Monique challenge. How crazy can I go and see if people want to people take me seriously? All right. Well, when we can return, we're gonna have more Viral. Just stay tuned. Welcome back to Viral here on Connect TV. Use the hashtag Viral if you're a fan of Viral, and thanks for watching. You know, hey, we appreciate it. All right, I'm standing by with Robert, expert that you may know, Robert Frank. How you doing, sir? Yes, I'm here. We want to know about the Tide Pod challenge. Since you are expert on the Tide Pod challenges, how did you kind of receive all these people taking the chance of eating Tide Pods? Oh, okay. Well, do you think this phase, this trend will end sometime soon? Oh, okay. Okay, we didn't want to know how the time you worked out and okay. Thank you, Mr. Robert Frank, and thank you, and have a good day, and whoever your freaks are, your sheets are. Thank you. All right, I just got off interview with this dude with talking about the Tide Pod Challenge, and he took it off topic and went to left with it. Man, oh man. Okay, that ends viral for this week. I hope you out there had a wonderful time, and I hope to see you next week. Peace out.